Welcome to a world where refined luxury meets cultural harmony. In today's episode, we explore the fusion of Eastern elegance and Western poise, drawing deep inspiration from Ralph Lauren's iconic design ethos. Get ready to reimagine your living space with a global aesthetic that blends tradition, minimalism, sophistication, and grandeur. Ralph Lauren is renowned for translating American luxury into timeless interiors. His signature style speaks of equestrian charm, nautical themes, and country estate richness. But beneath that, there's an understated elegance that invites the serene symmetry of Eastern design. It's the perfect canvas for fusion. Eastern design is rooted in mindfulness, balance, and natural elements. Think of Japanese wabi-sabi, Chinese feng shui, or Indian handcrafted textiles. These styles emphasize harmony with nature and subtle beauty, ideal complements to the bolder, more structured look of Western decor. When blending East and West, balance is everything. This fusion isn't about contrast, it's about conversation. The goal is to let pieces from each culture complement rather than compete. Think, a Ming-style sideboard under a Ralph Lauren chandelier. Harmony emerges through thoughtful placement. Start with a neutral palette as your base: ivory, sand, slate, and espresso. These tones are both Eastern and Western in spirit. Add accents like indigo, lacquer red, or emerald to represent the East, while deep navy, oxblood, and gold represent Western richness. A blend of classic Western upholstery, like a tufted leather armchair, with sleek, low-profile Eastern furniture, like a Japanese tansu chest, can elevate your space. Focus on proportion and flow. Let the silhouettes breathe, allowing form and function to exist in quiet sophistication. Use rich fabrics to tell your global story. Incorporate Ralph Lauren tartan plaids, English florals, and silk damasks with Eastern ikat prints, raw silks, and hand-embroidered linens. Mix layers intentionally to create depth while maintaining a consistent tonal quality across the room. Lighting is where Ralph Lauren's influence truly shines. Think aged brass sconces or equestrian-themed lamps. Pair these with Eastern-inspired lanterns, paper shades, or low-hanging pendants made of rice paper or rattan. The interplay of warm, directional light enhances textures and shadows beautifully. Every decor piece should feel intentional. Western oil paintings of horses or countryside scenes pair beautifully with Eastern calligraphy scrolls or hand-painted folding screens. Curate your shelves with vintage books, porcelain vases, and sculptural objects from both worlds for a collected look. Hardwood floors with a subtle grain are quintessentially Ralph Lauren, offering warmth and durability. To fuse East and West, layer in Persian rugs or durries with minimalist tatami-style mats or Tibetan wool throws. The contrast in texture grounds the decor while adding intrigue. Opt for grasscloth or silk wallpaper for a nod to Eastern luxury, and paneled wood walls for that Ralph Lauren lodge feel. The combination creates a room that feels both curated and organic. Walls become an art form of their own in this fusion concept. Your entrance sets the tone for the entire home. Combine a Western-style console table with Eastern elements like a bonsai plant or an antique incense burner. Add a large mirror in a distressed gold frame to balance the simplicity with grandeur, Ralph Lauren style. Anchor the room with a Western-style Chesterfield or Camelback sofa, and juxtapose it with an Asian-inspired coffee table, perhaps in black lacquer or rosewood. Use silk or linen throw pillows embroidered with dragons or cranes to tie the cultures together beautifully. Mix a long, farmhouse-style Western dining table with Chippendale or Ming-style chairs. Use blue and white porcelain dinnerware for an Eastern touch, and layer the space with Ralph Lauren glassware, candlesticks, and an oversized floral centerpiece that blends both cultures. Incorporate open shelving to display Eastern ceramics and cast iron teapots. Pair with Western shaker cabinetry in rich, dark woods. Add aged brass or pewter hardware and Eastern-style bamboo window treatments to soften the hard edges with a touch of natural calm. Start with a luxurious, upholstered bed in Western style. Dress it with high thread count linens, then layer in Eastern elements like silk throws or embroidered cushions. Consider placing a folding screen behind the bed as a headboard alternative, a bold cultural statement. Ralph Lauren bathrooms exude old-world charm with marble vanities and clawfoot tubs. Infuse serenity with bamboo accents, stone basins, and wood slat mats. Add incense holders or bonsai arrangements for a spa-like Eastern touch that invites daily mindfulness. A dark wood Western desk paired with a low-slung Eastern bench or cane-backed chair makes a striking statement. Display scroll art or a framed piece of Chinese ink painting above the desk, and use Ralph Lauren's library-inspired decor to ground the space intellectually. Create a courtyard or patio that blends a Western veranda with Zen garden elements. Add a teak Ralph Lauren-style lounger, stone water features, and sculptural plants like bamboo or bonsai. Balance is the goal, mix structure with softness, boldness with breadth. Engage the senses with fusion fragrance and sound. Burn sandalwood incense or a Ralph Lauren home candle with leather and tobacco notes. Incorporate soft Eastern chimes or Western classical background music to complete the immersive ambience. Ralph Lauren design thrives on narrative. Incorporate vintage Asian artifacts, heirloom kimonos, or antique scrolls alongside European tapestries or leather-bound books. This curated collection should feel like a world traveler's prized possessions, adding authenticity to the aesthetic. Refresh your decor with the seasons by leaning into cultural celebrations, cherry blossom branches in spring, mid-autumn festival lanterns in fall, tartan throws in winter, and floral western arrangements in summer. Small changes keep your space dynamic and globally inspired year-round. Eastern decor values spatial flow and energy, while Western design often anchors with symmetry. The trick in fusion decor is honoring both. Arrange your room with breathing space around key furniture pieces, while echoing Ralph Lauren's love for balanced, elegant layouts. Leather, velvet, and tweed meet silk, bamboo, and carved teak. The texture interplay becomes a silent conversation between continents. Choose pieces with strong material presence and allow contrast to elevate the experience of luxury in a deeply tactile, visual way. Use your heritage or travel experiences to curate meaningful objects. Perhaps it's a silk painting from Shanghai paired with an equestrian photograph from Kentucky. When you make the decor personal, the fusion feels authentic, not staged or thematic, but lived in and loved. Ralph Lauren homes glow in the evening. Think candlelight, lanterns, and low-wattage lamps. Bring that mood into your east-west fusion with layered lighting, a combination of hanging silk lanterns, table lamps with linen shades, and strategically placed tea lights or incense burners. If you have large windows or open spaces, frame them thoughtfully. Use Ralph Lauren-inspired drapes in heavy wool or linen, and pair with bamboo blinds or shoji screens for control and softness. The way you frame a view becomes part of the visual storytelling. Sometimes, the most luxurious thing you can do is to subtract. Eastern elegance teaches us the art of restraint, while Western luxury often leans on abundance. When designing your space, pause before adding more. Let each object earn its place and speak clearly. Trends come and go, but a space grounded in cultural richness and thoughtful design remains timeless. With the Ralph Lauren aesthetic as your Western guide and Eastern traditions providing spiritual depth, your home becomes a timeless sanctuary where past and present coexist in beauty. Eastern elegance and Western poise are not opposing forces, they are two sides of the same luxurious coin. When fused with intention, the result is a refined, soulful space that embodies global sophistication. Thank you for joining us on this design journey. Until next time, stay inspired and live beautifully.